In this video lecture, we will be looking at simple addition and subtraction in Java GUI. Okay, we're going straight to the point at this moment because we've learned the basics of Java GUI and how to use it. So let's go ahead and move over to our files right now and go ahead and hit on project. So go ahead and hit on Java project and move on and put this as I'm gonna put this as mass. So I hope that is cool. Go ahead and hit on finish. So now that we have this, so go over here and move to your source folder, right click and move to other. So go to application window and hit next, and I'm going to put this as addition subtraction. So addition subtraction, that is what it is. So I'm going to copy this and put it as the package name and go ahead and hit on finish. So we have this for us. Go ahead and hit on design view right now. So I'm still going to double click on this to take the whole space, and I can go ahead and stretch this from here, or I can do that from the source view. You can go to source view and down here your width and your height. You can go ahead and increase this to like let's put this to be 700, and that is for the width, and for the height you can still keep it at let's say 400, and go back to your design view and let's check it out. So you can see that the width is 700 and height is 300. So I believe you can do this from both sides. Now go ahead and hit on absolute layout and put it there. So at this moment we will not be explaining much on this again because we've already explained it in the first lecture on the first project where we created our demo project. So go ahead and get a text field and put it as a text field. I'm going to open this, stretch this a little. So now I can copy this. Yes, I want to teach us how to do copy and paste on Java GUI. You can see that. So put this here. So now I have this so that users can be able to type in something, numbers here. So I have this here. So the next thing now I want to put is let me shift this a little bit because I want it to look very good. So now I need a button. I need a button for addition and subtraction. So I'm going to put this, and I can change this name from here to add. Okay, I can be able to increase this button. Alright, go ahead and adjust this to bold. Can make this to be 15 size and hit OK. That is better. So the next one, I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste. I'll bring that together so that they will look very good. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to change this to be subtract. Go down here and change the add to sub. Alright, so you add, you sub. Now the next thing I need now is I'm going to get a text field again, and this is for the results to appear just below here. So for each one you select, you add, the result will appear here. So now that we've designed this, you can go to the add button, double click on this so that you can be able to add event, the action. As I told you, you either double click or you go ahead and right click on that. So this is for add button. Now I'm going to first of all initialize int num1, num2, and the next one is the result. I can put it as ans, press semicolon. So the integers num1, 2, and ans. So I'm gonna bring this down a little bit so that I can give myself a space where I'm working. Alright, now I've done this, I will be using a try catch method so that I'm going to restrict users from inputting text, and they will input only numbers there. So I'm going to say num1, come on, try, okay, num1 is equal to only integer values. So remember, it's going to come in form of a text, then I will pass it into the integer value. So integer dot pass. So I'm going to say the variable name for our text field, because it is very important we know the variable names for the text field and all those things. So this is my J text field. So we go back here. Yeah, I've not finished my code and I'm going back, so I can comment this now, and let's go to the design view and check out this. So whenever you have this, it's gonna give you a problem. It's going back, so go ahead and put a cache, and this cache, go ahead and put exception E. So I think I've gotten rid of the problem, and go ahead and move to design view. So I want to show us something. The first one here is a text field. Let's change the variable name to add value. That is the variable, and this for the subtract is sub value. So for the add, the text is add value, and the sub for the sub value. So this is for the display. I'm going to call this to be text display. So this is for the result, and for the add, btn add button, and for sub, btn sub button. So now let's go back again, and I'm going to remove this comment here I put, and let's continue with this code. So integer dot pass int, and that is going to be so for the add button is add value. That is our variable name. The add value dot get text. So whatever that is input there, it will get it, and they pass it as an integer. So for the num2, we are just getting the same thing. I'm going to copy this and I'll paste it here, and I'm going to change the add value to sub value. That is for the text box to sub. So that is the variable name for the both. So now that we've done this, go ahead and say answer is going to be equal to num1 plus num2. So this is for addition. Then the answer you got, you pass it to the text field, which is the text display, so that we can see that. So I'm going to say text display, that is the variable name for the display, dot set text. So that is the set, the integer that was passed to num1 and others and num2. So integer dot to string answer. So that is what it will display, to display the answer for us. So I'm going to copy all these, and we go to copy, go back to design, and go to the sub and just do exactly the same, because we just did this for the addition button. So now for the sub, go to the button and double click, and here is that for the button. So I'll go ahead and paste this code. The only thing I need to change is this to be the minus, so just the minus sign that is there. So for the cache exception, instead of this showing us something else, let's go ahead and populate something for the user. J option pane dot show message dialog. So we're going to write something. For the first one, it is null, and for this is going to be only valid numbers are accepted. So you can say only valid or integer numbers are accepted. Let's go and do that. So I'm going to copy this and add it for the sub cache. So now we've done this, go ahead and hit on run, and let's check it out. So I think this is too tiny. Let's go ahead and increase the font. So go to design view and hit on this, and go to your font size, make it bold, and you can change this to like any one that suits you. Let's go ahead and put 25. I am okay with that. And go down to the sub again and change this to bold, and move it to 25. Okay, and go down to the text field, the text display, bold, and 25. I'm okay. So go ahead and run this. So I want it to get bigger. You can see that. Let's say 20 and 4. Click on add button. 24. You see that? Click on sub. You see that? 16. Okay, let's put 6 plus 4 is 10. You can see that? And 6 minus 4 is 2. Okay, let's go ahead and put t. This is not an integer, and it's not even a numeric value. So go ahead and click on add. You see that? It populates something for the user. Only valid / integer numbers are accepted. Okay, let's go over here and do it again. P and sub, only valid / integer numbers are accepted. Alright, so you can see that this is working very fine, and it is very okay. So I believe that that is okay. I'll go ahead and put 10, and I'll go ahead and put 30. Add 40, subtract 20. You see that? So I believe that this is very okay, and they're really enjoying that, and I believe that you are okay with all this. So now that you've learned how to do simple addition and subtraction You can do this for both multiplication, divide, and so on. So go ahead and add more buttons to this and try as many things as possible. Okay, so that you will learn more and become better in Java. So far so good. I believe that you've learned something very good in this course. But in case you still have any question, please try to use the question and answer sections, and I'm going to get back to you. I'm going to close this and open the source code for you again, and this is it here. So go ahead and use it and try out as much as possible as you can. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video lecture.